Good morning, all. I'm Dr. Nisarga Gandhivar. Today, I'm here to discuss on a topic called development of an intelligent subject assistant. So, if you want to create a subject assistant for your subject, then this video for. So, you might have a question in your mind that why there is a need to create subject assistant. Because since we are busy in so many of tasks and we want to save our time in subject preparation, also, we want to improve student engagement. We feel that my lecture should be very much engaging to the student. So, for that purpose, can we use any of the AI tool? The answer is yes. If you are looking for to improve student engagement and save your time in creating your in preparing your subject, then this video is for. In this particular video, I'm going to demonstrate one tool called as a NoteBookLm. That tool you can use to create a subject assistant. I'm going to demonstrate from scratch how will you create your own subject assistant by using this tool. So first of all, let's understand what is this NoteBookLm. So this NoteBookLm is a very powerful tool given by the Google through which we can create our subject assistant, and it has many of the functionality. So I would like to demonstrate this directly. So I'm just jumping to the that part directly. So here you can see this is the interface of NoteBookLm. So I'm going to demonstrate you how you can create the subject assistant. So here let's say I'm teaching a subject called Deep Learning 2. So this is my dashboard of NoteBookLm, which consists of these three panels. So here you can see the first panel is sources. So here I will add all the sources related to my course. So my course is Deep Learning 2. So here what I have done, I have added all the resources related to my subject. So I have added the syllabus, then different ebooks related to this subject, the NPTEL course, some of the web links are there, some blogs are there, some videos are there, some tutorials are there. So whichever material I feel that is useful for my this particular subject, I need to add over here. So here there is option to add the resource. So don't worry, I will tell you how you can add. First of all, I'm just giving you the overview of this notebook LM. So first part or first panel is the source. Second one is a chat where you can ask the question. So this is again in our mind that if we use LLM, then we face one problem of hallucination. So in that case, have we faced this problem? So answer is no, or you can say that very less hallucination. Why? Because what we are doing here, here we are providing all the resources from which we are fetching some answer. So in this case, what we can do, this is the panel chat where we can ask the question. Let's say I am asking the question to my this particular assistant. What are the applications of deep learning 2? What are the applications? What are the applications of DL2? So since I have already given a context to this particular LLM, so obviously it's a tool of the Google, then obviously it make use of Gemini to fetch the answer. But at that time, it make use of all the resources. So you might think that then if I'm using this notebook LM, instead of this, why I'm not going to use directly the chat GPT, the Gemini. So the difference is that if we search for a particular topic in the chat GPT, yeah, there is a in the search history that will be remain there. But let's say after 1 year, if you want to see what you have done. So in that case, it is quite difficult to go through that. Instead of this, can't we have some notebooks just like that? So here, let me show you. Here I have created this notebook deep learning 2, right? So let's say this year I'm teaching this particular subject, this particular course. So whatever the resources I feel I will create it. So next year probably I'm going to deliver the same. Then I will add more resources. So in the proper manner, it will arrange your notebook, just like we are creating one digital repository. So here there is option to create a new book. Okay. So here we can have miss in every semester you are delivering one course. So for one course, you can create one notebook and that you can access from anywhere. So that's why this is very useful. So here I ask the question to this LLM, what are the applications of DL2? So here you can see I have asked the question and I got the answer. So it has given me the answer unit wise, or you can say module wise. These for module one, these are the application for module two, three, four, five, like this. And the most important part is that it means we have more belief in this case. Why? Because we have provided our own resources, and what it has done, it has extracted the answer from these resources. And here you can also see that this particular data augmentation is one of the application for DL2. So this for this is the reference. So Charu Agrawal, that is one of the ebook I have uploaded here. You can see. So from this, it has given this answer. That means it increased our confidence that it is not hallucinating. It is giving me the proper answer, because that's the main problem. Everyone feels that there is a hallucination, but still you need to verify that whatever the thing that is generated, you should not use it directly as it is. But first of all, you have to verify it and then you can use it. So only my purpose to tell you is that here you can see whatever the thing that we are generating, it consider some of the resources as a reference, which increase the explainability. So today we want the explainability. Suppose we are reaching to particular decision, so we are always interested how we reach to that particular decision, what features, what factors that are taken into considerations. So that we have taken into this. So here you can see all the references are provided. So this will increase our confidence that this has not hallucinated. It has taken some reference and then generated the response for me, right? So this is the second panel, that is the chat. Then the third panel, we have studio, where we can find all the functionality. So I'm going to demonstrate all these 9 functionality, how we can use this functionality to create to improve our student engagement. That is our main objective. How to improve student engagement, how to make our subject more interesting, and how to save our time. So here there are total 9 options, right? So very first option is audio. We can create the audio. So let's say while teaching, miss, let's say I plan this subject for let's say 34 lectures, 34. So in that in particular day, I want that I should give some different, right? So in that case, I can create just like a podcast, just like a panel discussion. So let's say here I'm considering a simple topic, because since in my very first lecture what I used to do, I just discuss the applications, why you are learning this subject, and what are the applications of this particular subject. So that student interest will be created. That if we learn this particular subject, then we can able to create this kind of application. So I'm considering a very sample example that I'm going to deliver my first lecture, and for this I want to do my preparation. So here I'm considering the topic applications of deep learning tool. So by using this particular audio overview option, we can create a podcast. We can create a panel kind of discussion. So here I have already created to save the time, because if you if I start creating here, it will take a time. But you can explore it and you can create it. But currently I'm just giving you the overview. What functionalities are available in this notebook LM that makes your subject interesting. So first one is the audio overview. So let's say here, if you click on this option, so here you can see you can choose the language as well. So it's a multilingual. That's the best thing, best part. Then here you can select the length as well. Means you want a short audio. By default, they have some predefined miss length they have set. But let's say if you want short audio or you want long audio, accordingly you can select. Then here the most important part, these resources. So I just told that in this case, whatever the resources that I have added, that resources are taken into reference. And then based on this, it is going to create the resource for me, right? So here I have selected a language English. And now here, I just wanted to create audio, means podcast or panel discussion where two people are discussing on the topic called as a deep learning. So here the prompt, right? If we need to provide the prompt. So let's say I'm providing the prompt that audio, create audio for applications of, okay, my mistake, applications of DL2. So what it will do, it will create audio, it will generate the audio. So here you can see it has started the creation. So it takes a time for creation, but I just wanted to show you how you can create it. That's why I have started this. So here you can see it will generate the audio. It will take some time. So first functionality in the studio is you can create the audio panel discussion. So here, if I just wanted to show you, I have already created this so that I can demonstrate in a quick period of time. So here I will show you, yeah, this importance of deep learning. So if you click on this, so here, if I start, it will start this particular. So do you find it interesting, right? So this is a panel kind of discussion. So let's say I have given a topic called applications of deep learning. So here AI voice means consider that two-person are discussing on this applications or let's say importance of deep learning. So it will generate a podcast. So it is quite interesting. Sometimes student feel very bored that if we do monotonous teaching, then student may feel bored. So they want something different in different ways. So you can create this podcast. So this is the first functionality that is available in this studio, that is creation of audio for a particular topic. And here, the most important part, here you can see this particular part. If you click on these three dots, you can share this, you can rename this, you can download this, and here you can see prompt and the sources. So as I told you, I have uploaded all the resources related to my subject called as a deep learning. So here it has taken into consideration all the gist of all this and it has created that. So that's the most important part of this subject assistant to reduce the hallucination. So this is actually the first how to create the audio. Then next part would be the PPT, right? So let's say we want to create a short PPT PowerPoints for our subject or for particular topic. So can we create this? Answer is yes. Again, we can select the language. Here we can specify the length, then resources by default. Let's say for particular topic, I want to use only three or four resources. So what I'll do, I just select only three and then I just do confirm and here I will provide the prompt. Create the five slides by create a five slides PPT. So what it will do, it will consider only this three resource and then it will generate. So currently I'm not clicking on the generate because already here you can see the audio is generating for a topic called applications of deep learning. So this is another option. So let me show you the sample to save time I already created. Let's say I will show you what kind of PPT you can generate by using this. So here you can see this application. Let's say my first topic, as you mentioned, that first on the day one, I'm going to discuss the application. So here you can see beautifully it has created, because in this model, there are five units. So it will show the connectivity. So directed model, then the Marco networks, then the this restricted Boltzmann machine, the Marco chain, and the generative web. Actually, these five are my different modules in my particular course. And then this, let's say my module one is going to focus on this directed graph. So here you can see its application as well. Medical diagnostics means this unit one focus on this particular directed graphical model, and it can be used to create healthcare application. It can also be used in mapping predictive traffic routing. So that is for unit one. Then let's say for unit two, it's based on the Marco network. So this undirected graph, so that we can use for segmentation application. We can use it for, let's say, modeling. So likewise, it can generate. So this will create a very good graphical representation, right? So this PPT, only thing is that you need to give proper prompt. So if you want to really, means if you want that LLM should create a very good presentation for you, you need to give appropriate from for that. So let's say this is module, and here let's say unit wise, module wise, it is giving the summary. So don't you feel that if you explain this kind to the student in very first lecture, it will create interest in the subject. So this you can do. That is the second part. That is the slide deck. So here you can give constraint that I want only 10 slides. I want only 15 slides. So likewise, you can give the constraint. So currently here you can see it is still creating. So it takes a time. It's not like that it will create in only 2 minutes or 3 minutes. It takes some time, right? Then you can also create a video, right? So here you can create a audio, but here there is option to create the video, right? So here you can see I have again created a video to discuss the deep learning application. So if I click on this play part, so here you can see that this audio, oh, sorry, video is also created. So it will start. That's the case. So this you can explore as well, right? You can create the video for a particular topic, but the only thing is that it will not add your voice. It will add the AI voice, right? The next part would be the mind, right? Next part is the mind map. So what is the use of this mind map? So currently what we have seen that if we represent our data in a graphical form, it is very easy to understand. So let's say for this deep learning tool, if I show this kind of mind map to the student, do you feel is it beneficial? So let's say I will show you the mind map here. Uh, yeah, we, yeah, application. um, yeah, I have created this one, deep learning mind map. So now here you can see this is one. As I told you that my course is divided into 5 modules. So let's say deep learning 2, it has 5 modules. Also lab is also there. So what we are going to do in, let's say, module 1, we are going to discuss about this topic. And in the topic, these are the subtopics. So let's say under this Bayesian network, I also have this one, right? This is quite interesting. So this will give graphical representation so that it will be fit in the student mind that if you want to study this particular module, so in that particular module, what are the different topics, right? So we can just minimize it, right? And then here, let's say for the second module, these are the subtopics. Then I can minimize it. I can just move this from, right? Here I can just move as per my convenience. Then for this third module, these are the subtopics. So this is how you can create the mind map for your particular course, which helps to improve student engagement. Variational autoencoder, generative adversarial network, and this, of course, the last part is what this lab and practical implementation. So you can create the mind map for your subject as well, right? This is the another functionality that this notebook LM will provide. Now here you can see my audio is ready. So you want to see? Yes. So let's say I just click on this part. So that's the thing. Okay, so you need to give proper prompt, right? Every time we can't say that it generate correctly, right? So you need to validate it again and again. I'm just telling you, whatever thing it is being generated, you need to validate that thing, whether these created things are appropriate as per your requirement or not. Okay, so in that case, your role is very much important, right? Don't blindly use this tool, right? Validate it. That is what important thing. Then we can also generate a report. So a report means what? Let's say I will show you. I just wanted to create a report for, let's say, applications of deep learning. So here you can see this report is generated, right? So we can create a report as well. We can provide our feedback. It is a good or bad like this. Since it is a LLM, so it continuously learn. It continuously train itself. So that's why it is taking feedback from you as well. So then you can minimize it here. So report you can generate. So if you click on this, so here you can provide what you want. So here prompt engineering is very important. Means you need to guide the LLM what you want, right? If you specify your requirement in a appropriate manner, then you get the appropriate output. Otherwise, what will do, you are not providing the appropriate prompt and expecting that you should get the appropriate output. It is not possible, right? So here there is option to create the report. Then the next thing is flash. Let's say you have delivered the session and now you just wanted to test that whether your student has understood the topic or not. Let's say in last 5 to 10 minutes, what you can do, you can just quickly ask the question to the student, just like answer in one sentence. So here we have functionality of flashcard. So this is what the flashcard applications of deep learning. So what I told that in day one I will discuss the applications of deep learning, right? So here you can see if you just click on that, it will ask the question, right? It will provide the answer as well. So just like answer in one sentence. So what it will do, see, in this case, we cannot ask the student to just appear for it and then we got the answer. That is the limitation, right? So this tool has some benefits. Most of the benefits are there, but and limitations are also there. If you are thinking that I have created this and just like a Google form, you can send the link and you ask the student to appear for a test. So currently, this is not possible here, right? So here you can display in a class that this question, let's say in music generation, what is the significance of the sparse transformer used in MuseNet? So this question you can display, you can ask the student, and then you can show the answer, right? So just like answer in one sentence. So this is different. Flashcard is slightly different from the quiz. Okay. So we can say that it explicitly generate answer in one sentence type of question. Then you can go to next, right? So it will ask next question. So likewise here it has prepared 35 questions. But let's say if I want only five, if I want only 10, so accordingly you have to give the prompt, right? So this is the another functionality how to create a flashcard. And here you can see that it has considered 29 resources which I have uploaded, right? So these resources are taken into consideration. Then I just close down. So here you can see in the flashcard, there is option number of cards. You want few default, they have keep more. Instead of this, you can provide here the constraint. I want only 5 questions. It will create for you. Then here you can set the level of difficulty as well. Easy, medium, hard, that you can do. And also, if you want specific resource to be considered, then you can select it. So it is common, right? It is common for all these 9 modules. So this is the functionality of flashcard, right? Next one is the quiz. So let's say I want to create a MCQ. So I can create a quiz. Let's say deep learning quiz I have created. I can just maximize it. So here you can see the question will be there. And in this case, it will provide the 4 answers, right? 4 options. And here, so let's say I'll see this previous question. So this is the question. And for this, let's say I'm selecting the answer as this. So as this answer is correct, but why this answer is correct? So explanation is also given, right? So here, let's say I will show you. If you select any of the option is okay, it is also wrong. Sorry, it is also right. Yeah, okay, it is also right. So it's a coincidence that yeah. Now see here, this question is this answer is wrong actually. So it provide you the hint as well. This is a right answer, and why this is the right answer? Because this is the explanation, right? So this also provides. And if you want more explanation, if you want more justification why this answer is correct for this question, you can click on explain. So it will jump to this chat part where it generates or in-depth explanation why for this particular question this answer is correct. So this is also been created, right? So in this particular tool, you will get more explainability, more reasoning by this particular option. So you get the answer for this. See here, it is been given. Your answer was incorrect because it confused this. That's the thing. Okay. I have selected this answer and it got wrong. So why it is wrong? This justification is given over here. So this is how you can create a quiz part as well. So here you can see total 12 questions are generated because I have asked that I want only 10 questions. So you can provide the constraint, right? You can provide the constraint as well. So here you can see on this quiz, if you click on these three dots, there is option to view the, right? So these are the resources that is being used to prepare this particular quiz. So this is the another functionality where you can create the quiz for this. And the next part is infographic, right? If you want to create a very good visualization for a particular topic, then you can target this infographic. Okay. So again, the options are same. Here you can auto select the theme, what kind of background you want to set, whether you want in the landscape, portrait, square, language, level, right? So these are all customization can be done. So here I will show you the infographic for this. So again, I have created the infograph for this again applications of deep learning. So let me show you this infographic. Yeah, see, applications of deep. So here you can see it has created a very good visualization for me. So we call it as an infographic. For particular topic, if you want to give a graphical presentation, so here you can see it has generated this part, the application. So in short, it will give. See, you have to explain, right? The thing is that it will show you this part. It will generate some uh, info. It will generate some image, and then you have to explain, right? So this is the infographic. For this, you can create for this, and the ninth functionality is what you can create a data table. So what is the use of data table? I will show you. I have created again the data table for this applications of deep learning. So here you can see for applications of deep learning, data table means what? Tabular representation. So here you can see for this application, image classification, this is what the description, what kind of model that you can use that are given over here, what are the key concepts, and then resources. Okay, that is the key part. What resources it has referred behind this application that is also given, right? So this you can see what all the references that it has considered. So this is the part. So this is the power of this data table. So this is how you can make your subject more interesting by exploring this tool called as a NoteBookLm. So it has total three panels, three sections. One is a source where you can add your resources, chat where you can ask the question, where you can provide your prompt, and third part is the studio where you can just select what functionality you want to. Now you might thinking that how we can create it. Yes. So let's say I will show you. So you can click on this. So here you can see that what are the notebooks that you have created. So you can click on this create notebook. So as soon as you click on this part, you will see this blank notebook, right? This blank notebook you have to create for your subject, and then here you have to add the resource. So if you click on it, here you can add the web resources. You can, let's say, my all resources are present in my drive, so I can provide the drive as well. And let's say if I want to upload some ebooks, so here there is option to upload this, right? Ebooks. Then if you want to provide some video as a reference, then post the link. Then let's say if you watch a particular a very good video on YouTube and you want that this video should be referred while creating your PPT, while creating the quiz, then you can provide the link as well, right? So here you can upload a number of resources related to your subject, right? So here there is the option to create this particular resource. If you click on it, so here you can provide the ebooks, you can provide the links, you can provide the drive, you can copy paste the text, means all kinds of resource related to your subject you can provide. That means we are creating a digital repository for our subject, which we can use uh, n number of years, right? We can improve this. Let's say if you are teaching this particular subject for first time, you can create it. Next year, when you teach the same subject, you can add more resources. So that will be with you, right? So this is the first part where you can add all your resources. And then this part, I just told that here it's just like a prompt. You're asking the questions, so here you need to type your question that will be filed. on this particular resources. It will extract the response for you and get the output. And then here, this is the audio part where you can say, let's say, a different functionality you want to utilize so that you can utilize. So this is how you can create your notebook and you can create your subject assistant. And then here you can also share, let's say you are a module coordinator for a particular subject. Let's say one course is being taught by 9 different people. So module coordinator wants to share with this about my colleagues. So you can share this. So here there is option to share that. So by using that, you can also share. And here, if you click on this, you can able to see different notebooks that you have created in your. So if you want to, let's say, rename it, you want to delete it, you can delete this. This is what the functionality of this particular notebook LM, which is very much useful to create only subject assist. So let me tell you, this tool can be used only for preparing your subject, not for the assessment. We can say that this is the limitation of this particular tool, that it can be used only for preparation, but it will not be used for assessment. You can use it real-time assessment, but just like sharing the Google form, taking the response from the student or the user, that is not possible. So we can say that's the limitation. So probably that functionality may be added in the future as well. So I hope you got an idea how we can use this tool called as a Notebook LM and create our subject assistant, and we can improve our student engagement. We can reduce our time to prepare a particular subject. Thank you.